Well, starting by finding a comfortable and alert posture to sit in. Be sitting upright in a chair with your shoulders rolled back and then relaxed. A posture that helps you feel awake and alert, but balanced and relaxed. And we'll begin. And beginning by becoming aware of the body, noticing how your body feels right now, noticing the weight of your body and where your body is contacting the chair, and the weight of your feet on the floor, and the expression on your face. Noticing how it feels to sit this way. Feeling yourself breathing. And now shifting your attention to the sounds you hear. If there's a fan, noticing that. If you're hearing the fan from a computer or the breeze outside. Maybe any shifting sounds in the chair or voices in the next room. Maybe sounds of traffic outside or of birds. With no need to go searching for sounds, but just opening up to any sounds that you do hear. Maybe being aware of how they feel in the ears. No need to judge any of the sounds as desirable or undesirable. Just allowing yourself to experience them as sounds. And if you notice your attention wandering, your thoughts drifting away from the sounds in the room, or if you find yourself getting caught up in thoughts about some of the sounds, simply noticing this, noting that it happened, with no need to judge yourself as failing or doing poorly, and gently shifting your attention back to an awareness of the sounds. And now expanding the field of awareness to include the thoughts happening in your mind. Seeing if it's possible to be aware of them as events of the mind, not as important things to think about, not as truths to be dealt with, Just being aware of them as things that the mind is doing. Noticing how these thoughts appear to you. Do they appear as pictures? Are they in black or white, or in color? Do they appear as moving images, like films? Maybe they even appear as words you can see, or almost like voices you can hear. Just noticing how they come to you. Noticing now if you can identify where in the body you're experiencing your thoughts, where perhaps it seems like they're coming from. Does it seem like they're in front of the eyes or happening at the sides of the head, maybe in the middle of the head? Or maybe it feels like the thoughts are happening in the chest. Just allowing yourself to experience the thoughts wherever they are and however they appear to you. And if you haven't already, noticing what those thoughts are about, without judging them as good thoughts or bad thoughts, important or trivial, just as something the mind is doing right now. Noticing too the sounds in the room, sounds and thoughts happening together, just part of the present experience. Noticing if lots of little thoughts appear and disappear, or perhaps if one thought shows up and lingers for a long time. As much as possible, trying to maintain a distance from that thought, aware that it's here, but not getting caught up in it, not trying to solve it, not trying to direct it, letting them come when they want to come, letting them go when they want to go. Just aware that they're happening. And noticing if any of these thoughts have any emotional content. Maybe some thoughts bring unpleasant emotions. Maybe some thoughts bring pleasant emotions. Just noticing that this is happening. Still seeing if you can maintain a distance from them. Noticing perhaps an unpleasant thought come in with some negative emotions. Here it is, happening now. Just allowing it to be there. Perhaps now another thought, maybe a pleasant one, noticing how that feels. Noticing the sounds from in the room and from outside the room. The sounds and the thoughts, just part of this present experience. And finding yourself getting caught up in a thought, getting carried away by it, thinking about the thoughts. Noticing this and gently inviting your attention back into the present moment. Observing the thoughts from a distance, stepping back out of them, watching them from this moment, happening in this moment. With no need to try to achieve any state of relaxation or to have a clear mind. No need to achieve any emotional state of any kind. Just having the intention of experiencing the present moment, of experiencing the sounds in the room and the thoughts drifting through the mind as they happen, without judgment. And however many times the mind wanders, however many times you find yourself getting caught up in the thoughts that you're trying to simply observe from a distance, every time, just as gently, just as calmly and kindly, noticing and shifting the attention back to the present moment, back to the present where the sounds are happening, back to the present where the thoughts are happening. Noticing these without judging them as good or bad, desirable or undesirable. Letting them move in and out of awareness.